Hey guys, I am excited because look at behind me. 2 new metal raised garden beds. Now, I have purchased these before and I have made videos of me actually putting them together. This time I decided to save you guys the boring part of the job, which is putting them all together. It's basically just a million screws, nuts and bolts, screwing them all together. And I did that just in my living room while watching TV and doing some homework. Raj, what do you think? Yeah, do you like it? You do? So I will link in the description below the video of me purchasing these. Oh, here's our other cat. Hi, Chloe. Chloe, where were you? What were you doing? Raj, why do we have to go into the deck? It's dirty down there. Anyway, so I will link in the description below the video of me installing, I think I did one with these 2 beds and showing the process of leveling that all out. And then I did another one with the round metal raised beds that I did right outside my garage. And I showed the full process of like unboxing them and putting them together. And it's honestly just the exact same process. So I don't know if you can tell this in the video, but we've got a pretty good slope in our yard coming from the side of the house all the way down into this middle raised bed or middle garden bed area. Because of that, I will need to probably dig out this whole side of these 2 raised beds and level them, and then we'll be able to fill them. I will this time probably leave the grass in here because it's just going to get covered. I will line them with cardboard, with sticks, grass, mulch, compost, and then I will do the top 6 inches or so with nice soil for planting. My goal is to get these 2 beds all set and ready to go because of the fact that I'm getting ready to pull the garlic and the shallots, and I would like to move over and make one of these beds my full garlic bed. So I'd like to be able to continue to move that crop throughout. I ordered these as a different brand than those 2, and those 2 are a different brand from those 2, and I've kind of just been trying them out. I haven't really noticed any differences so far. They're all relatively the exact same product. They have the same kind of like buffer piece that goes around the top. The sheets of metal look the same. The screws and bolts all look the same, and I haven't really noticed much of a difference. These ones do come with the stabilizing bars, so make sure that they don't start to bow out. These were supposed to be the oyster color, which is what I have in the front of the house and right here. But as you can tell, since they're different brands, different variations of cream and white, which those ones are also different colors in the back. And had I, done this process all at once, maybe I would have gotten them all the same color, but honestly, it's just not that big of a deal because once they're full, you really don't notice. And the grass starts to, grow around them and stuff. Okay, you can see here, we are not even close to level. We're off by quite a bit, so we're gonna need to we're gonna basically, instead of bringing this side up, we're gonna bring that side down. Oh, about the same on this one. Needs to come up quite a bit. Maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches. All right, on that note, let's get the shovel. It is raining outside, and also my mic died, so I hope that you guys can hear me good throughout this process because I don't have time to go charge the mic. Okay. Oh, also, we got some raspberries that I need to plant in a bucket, and look at these. And this bush is like prolific. Let's give it a test. Oh, they're so sweet. I gotta say, like, fresh raspberries, it's hard to beat those, Okay, so I thought I had filmed putting both of these in and getting them leveled, but apparently at some point my camera stopped filming, so I'm sorry. But here they are. They're done. So they are leveled out and good to go. I really only had to shave out with the shovel kind of like 2/3 of the curve and then this whole line for both of them, and just kind of sit them down. And I'm just going to leave all that sod in there because it's just going to get covered up with stuff and stacked. Next step is getting these layered. So I've got a whole bunch of compost. I've got logs that are rotted. I'm going to put those in there on top of the sod. I'm just going to keep layering and layering and layering until I get to the top 4 to 6 inches. And that's when I'm going to put down some nice good quality soil. So these are called Early Evolution Hydrangeas. They start off like this really creamy chartreuse color. Then they slowly fade to kind of like this lighter pink with a little bit of chartreuse. And then as the season progresses, they get darker and darker and darker into this really lovely pink color. And I'm in awe, you guys. I think these are the most stunning plants I've seen in a long time. And like, look at how heavily bloomed they are. Oh, anyway, I've been toying with the idea of putting them in a trio right here underneath this lilac tree. And this part of the yard is where it really starts to significantly slope. I hate mowing this chunk because I can never get close enough to the border because the mower starts to slip off, and there's these big rock boulders holding in our yard and this whole section. So I was just thinking, why not cardboard out a little curve? Like, you can almost see an imprint. It's like meant to be that way. Cardboard out like a curve right here. That'll go down towards that slope, make it a garden bed, add my rock borders like I do for everything else. And it's not going to take away from the fact that we still have this big grassy, beautiful area to play with Nuka in and stuff and to enjoy some grass. But I don't think it'll change anything, and it'll just make my mowing job so much easier if I can just come around this curve. And so the other things I have to fill in here is I've got some chives, which look a little bit worse for wear, but they will be fine. Chives do really well here. And then I've got some echinacea coneflowers. This is the autumn colors variety. So it's got kind of this varying degrees of oranges and reds. Just think they're so pretty. They're kind of falling down on the hillside here and getting completely dumped on with rain recently. But I was thinking, put in a whole bunch of coneflowers in this kind of corner, maybe get a few more of those. We'll have our big statement bushes right here. That way you can also, when you come up into our property, you can look at them right away, because there's really nothing to look at here besides greenery, especially after the lilac blooms. There's just kind of nothing here but grass. So, and then I'll slowly fill in this garden bed. But let's go get some cardboard and lay out our pattern, and then we'll start to get the rock border in and we'll kind of plant these things up. Okay guys, we got the new garden bed specifically for these Early Evolution Hydrangeas. in the ground, kind of set up, ready to go, ready to be mulched. I am going to kind of continue on this rock wall and cardboarding as time goes on, but I think it looks really lovely so far. So we've got 3 Early Evolution Hydrangeas, which are just absolute stunners. We've got some chives, which I just separated into 3 or 4 because they were so big. So those will be in there. These do get the nice purple pretty blooms, which will be fun. And then 2 I planted in the same bigger hole of the Autumn Colors Coneflower Echinacea, which I just think are so fun, the variety that they give. So, and they just really look nice against that greenery. I just think they look so beautiful and they really stand out. Okay, well, it must be like 100% humidity today because I just feel like I'm drenched in sweat and I've only been out here for like 20-30 minutes now finishing this project. And so yeah, I'm really excited about what we got done today. We got those 2 metal raised garden beds in the ground, leveled and everything. You can see where I'll have to fill in a little bit of dirt here. And I just started throwing a whole bunch of compost and stuff, and I pulled out a bunch of old spinach and lettuce and stuff. And sod, when I was ripping out for those holes, I just threw the chunks of sod in here, and I'll just keep kind of layering stuff down until that is all ready to have fresh dirt put on top to plant. And I'm hoping to have that done in the next month or so that I can put the garlic and shallots and those fall crops in one of those beds, maybe at 1.5, I don't know yet. And then we obviously got this whole extra piece installed, and I'm just loving the look of this. I can't wait to continue it on and have it kind of like meander all the way down that steep sloped part of our yard. Time to mow today, and I might, since I don't have a good amount of mulch to cover this whole area, I might just cut the grass and either throw that in our raised beds as compost, or I'll use it as a temporary mulch for these beds. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope you enjoyed looking at those hydrangeas because I just can't stop staring at them. Okay, we'll see you later.